everybody, I wanted to show you another activity that you can do at home to practice counting and recognizing numbers. Today we're going to use coins as our counters, and we'll keep using our basket with our numbers written on pieces of paper. Before we start, this is an activity that you can do after you've been practicing recognizing the different coins and the values that they represent. So we have a quarter. A quarter represents 25. We have dimes. Dimes represent tens. We have nickels, which represent 5. And we have pennies that represent ones. Let's get started. First, I'm going to choose a number out of my basket. Open it up, let's take a look. This number is 4. So first I need to think about what values my coins represent. 25 is too many. I can't use that coin. 10, also too many. And so is 5. So the only choice I have to show 4 is to use my pennies. I'm going to count out 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm all finished. I'll put my pennies back in their group, fold up my number, and choose a new one from the basket. Let's take a look. Ooh, 29. So 29 gives me several different options that I can use to represent this number. I'm going to start with the smallest first because I know how to count by ones really well. I'm going to count out 29 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Now, I'm going to use a combination of other coins to show 29. I'm going to move these pennies to the side, even though I might be able to use them in a minute. So I'm going to start with my dimes because I also know how to count by tens. 10, 20, I can't use another one because that will be 30, and 30 is more than 29. So I'm going to count out 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now I showed 29 using dimes and pennies. 10, 20, 9. I can do that in another way as well. I remember saying that nickels were the same as 5. So I'm going to trade out 5 of my pennies for 1 nickel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put these back over here and get a nickel. Now I have 2 dimes, 1 nickel, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 pennies, also representing 29. But wait, I know of another coin we haven't used yet that I can use to show 29. I'm going to put these back over here, clear my space. The quarter. A quarter represents 25, almost as many as 29. So now I need to figure out what other coins can I use with a quarter to show 29. So I'm going to put the number 25 in my head because that matches my quarter. And then I'm going to count on to see how many more I need to make 29. So I'm going to start with 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 4. I need 4 more coins. Because that's not enough to make 10, or not enough to make 5, I need to use pennies. So I'm going to count 4 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I represented 29 using 1 quarter and 4 pennies. See if you can think of another way to show 29 using coins. I'm going to put all of these back and choose one more number to practice because that was a lot of work. 4. We did 4 already. I'm going to put that one back and try again. Whoa, 28. 28 is almost the same as 29, the number that we just did. I remember some of those ways that we made 29, and I'm going to use what I know to make 28. I'm going to start with a quarter because a quarter is 25. So now I have 25, and I'm going to count on to get to 28. 25, 26, 27, 28, 3. I need 3 pennies. 1, 2, 3. And I did it. I made 28 using 1 quarter and 3 pennies. So this strategy is something that you can use in a variety of ways. You can make it simpler or more difficult by using all of the denominations of coins, or you can start out using only pennies and dimes to practice tens and ones, and later on add in nickels and quarters. If I were going to use this strategy, I would probably start with pennies and dimes, and then as they got really good and familiar with that strategy, I might add in nickels, because counting by 5s is a first grade standard and something they could start working on if they are ready. And then I would save using quarters until the very end, but if money is something that's very motivating and engaging for them, this might be a really great way to get them interested and involved in learning math.